It was just another ordinary night. The sound of the subway echoed through the tunnels. The smell of garbage lingered in the air. And there he was, an ordinary man, broom in hand, doing his job, in silence, just like every other day. But that night something happened. Something small, almost meaningless. And yet, something that would change everything. He saw something on the ground. A piece of paper. Crumpled. Dirty. Wet. It could have been just another piece of trash. But something made him stop. A feeling. An instinct he couldn't explain. He bent down, picked it up carefully, and unfolded it. It was a letter. Handwritten. The ink was smudged. Sentences faded. But it was still legible. I'm tired. Tired of being invisible. Of walking among people and no one noticing me. If someone finds this, please know that I was here. He froze. He stood there for a moment. The train passed by. The lights flickered. The world moved on. But he didn't. That night, he went home feeling different. Still holding the paper. Folded carefully, like it was a treasure. He couldn't sleep. Who wrote that letter? Where were they now? Were they still alive? The next day, he carried the note again. He couldn't throw it away. Kept it in his shirt pocket. And looked at it from time to time. That letter felt more real than anything else around him. In the following days, he started asking around. The hot dog vendors by the station entrance. The homeless sleeping on the benches. The guards. The cashiers. The janitors like him. Most people had no idea. Some just shook their heads and walked away. Until one day, an old woman selling candy at the far end of the platform said, "Maybe it was that girl. Always sits over there, with a purple backpack. Alone. Quiet." That evening, he walked to the far corner of the station. And there she was. Thin. Lost eyes. A purple backpack leaning against the dirty wall. He took a deep breath. Afraid to scare her. But he walked up anyway. He didn't say anything. Just pulled the paper from his pocket. And handed it to her. She took it. Looked at it. And began to cry. It wasn't an ordinary cry. It was like a dam breaking. As if that paper was the only thread tying her to the world. They didn't speak much. He sat beside her. She cried. And he stayed. Sometimes silence says more than any speech. After a while he asked, "Do you have somewhere to sleep tonight?" She shook her head no. He replied, "Come with me." He brought her to a community shelter. It wasn't easy. She hesitated. Didn't trust. But he didn't push. He gave her space. He gave her time. In the following days, he visited her. Brought food. Books. Conversation. She slowly started to recover. Step by step. Slow. But steady. Months went by. She began to study. Then she got a simple job. Organizing shelves in a library. With time, she traded the purple backpack for a leather briefcase. Traded the lost look for a shy smile. Traded silence for stories. Years passed. Life went on. And the man kept working. Now more attentive to the details. To the little signs. To the invisible notes of the world. Until one day when he got home, there was a letter at his door. It was from her. Written in strong, confident handwriting. "Thank you. For finding my pain in the trash. For stopping. For seeing me. while everyone else walked past. You noticed me. Because of that, I survived. Because of that, I'm alive. Because of that, I now help others. Because one day, someone stopped for me. It wasn't on the news. No applause. No headlines. But it saved a life. And maybe saved many more. Because when you help one person stand, they can become the hand that lifts others. Kindness doesn't need a stage. It happens in silence. In a glance. In a simple gesture. In a dirty note found on the floor. In the courage to see what no one else wants to. And who knows? Maybe today, you'll walk past a note like that. And change someone's story forever. If this story touched your heart, don't just watch. Be part of something bigger. Subscribe now and join a community that believes in kindness, hope, and the power of seeing what others overlook. Because every view, every share, every subscriber helps bring more light into the world. Don't miss the next story that could change a life. Maybe even yours.